Wall Street is looking at a slightly higher open on Wednesday. The Federal Reserve meeting minutes will be coming out later today. Investors will be paying close attention to the finer details of the minutes. It was at the December meeting that the central bank opted to hike interest rates by 25 basis points, and also the central bank raised its forecast to show 3 likely rates in 2017. Meanwhile, U.S. indices closed higher on the first trading day of 2017. Equities were boosted by shares in the telecommunications services, auto and components, as well as pharma, biotech, and life sciences sectors. Shares in the consumer services, utilities, and transportation sectors traded lower. And on the economic data front, market U.S. manufacturing PMI improved to 54.3 in December. Meanwhile, in other economic data, construction spending rose 0.9% month-over-month in November compared to 0.6% in October. Separately, ISM manufacturing in the U.S. grew to 54.7 in December. And finally, ISM prices paid jumped to 65.5 in December. As for your advancers and decliners in the previous session, 79% of S&P 500 constituents traded higher yesterday. And in after-hours news, Ford is canceling plans for a new $1.6 billion plan in Mexico and investing $700 million in the Flat Rock, Michigan plant's expansion. Ford will build its next-gen Focus at an existing plant in Mexico in order to improve company profitability. Moving on to Tesla, the company announced that it produced 24,882 vehicles in the final quarter of last year and a total of 83,992 vehicles in 2016. The total amount of deliveries for last year came in below the company's forecast. And last but not least, ExxonMobil said it has reached an agreement with Rex Tillerson, former chairman and CEO of the company, to sever all ties with the company. Now, he will comply with conflict of interest requirements associated with his nomination as Secretary of State. There are no major earnings reports scheduled for today. But in terms of economic data, we get MBA mortgage applications and the Fed meeting minutes. Taking a look at overseas markets, Asian markets were trading higher today. The Nikkei gained 2.5%, the Hang Seng was down just nearly minus 0.1%, and South Korea's Kospi was flat on the session. Meanwhile, European indices are trading flat in midweek trade. As for U.S. equity indices, on an intraday basis for the S&P 500, further upside is expected. Trading central analysts prefer long positions above 22.48, with targets standing at 22.58 and 22.62 in extension. As for the Nasdaq, a continuation of the rebound is expected on an intraday basis, and for the Dow Industrials, a continuation of the rebound is also expected.